Hello. Thank you for tuning in to Tune Wheel Tarot. Today, I'm going to do a bonus reading for the Cancerians, as suggested in my previous videos for the Scorpio and Pisces bonus for this month. Might do a new moon collective reading coming up here soon, but I was still feeling the water energy today and decided that reading for Cancerians is in order. So, Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Spirit, what do we have? Let's see. Six of Cups. There's that water energy. Cross with the Hermit. Interesting. So Cancer, I actually, look back in the readings for both Scorpio and Pisces. The Hermit appeared, and I feel like what this is saying for, and again, take what resonates. If this is not your story, then this may not resonate with you, but this might be somebody else's story. So enjoy, if you will, listening to somebody else's story if it's not yours. Anyway, I feel like for some of you, Cancer, what is happening here is that you've been in hermit mode for a while and you're kind of maybe not sure about this Six of Cups reunion energy. Like, when is the time going to be right to have this reunion, so to speak? So let's continue. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Justice, Libra energy. I pulled this on the last read too. Balancing of the scales in your foundation. So I've talked about this in many readings, like with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups is also balanced energy. There's enough here to share and to split evenly if needed. So, that kind of sharing is caring energy. Having that in your foundation, and knowing how you want to be balanced in perhaps a reconciliation of a relationship, how you want to do that. This is suggesting, Cancer, that you have a strong foundation at hand. And for some of you on this card, I particularly have heard owls in my backyard. So for some of you might have been hearing some animals, the Magician, manifesting your desire. So yes, this is what you've been doing, and maybe this is why now people are coming around and saying like, hey, you're looking good, right? Let's get together. And you're like, you know what, I'm just not so sure about that yet. I might need to stay in this hermit mode for a little while longer while I finish work on whatever I was working on. But this is in your past energy, Cancer. So let's see what else we have. So what's the vision here, Cancer? This is a Celtic cross formation that I am pulling today, which I did for the other bonus reads also. Queen of Swords. So air energy, very decisive. You already have Libra down here, so that's Libra appearing again. You could be dealing with a Libra. Cancer, you could have that in your chart. Also Gemini, Aquarius energy. But what you're going for is, usually people read this as a bad energy. So I'm trying to not be influenced by other reads and things of that nature. So I just want to focus on the fact that this is an air sign appearing for you, Cancer. So I highly recommend you check your chart. I do recommend sidereal astrology. So that might speak to you in a way that is more in line with the manifestation of the Magician. Okay, because we want to try and stay on a good vibe here. Let's see, Spirit, what's in the future position? And this might make more sense as we put more cards. So I have to wait for the message. I don't want to just invent a message before you if it's not appearing. And here it is, the moon. Perfect. Okay. So, Cancer is ruled by the moon. It's a time we are, as I mentioned, we're approaching the new moon this weekend. And Cancer, is going to be a good time for you to reflect upon then this vision of what you want in this Queen of Swords energy. Again, you could be dealing with an air sign. Have it in your chart, but I feel like the energy that is what Spirit's wanting me to try and say, yeah. So, you know, part of the Queen of Swords energy with the Sword of Victory is, you know, making clear decisions that are well suited for the Queen, right? And not having illusions about it, but maybe being more in touch with the water energy, you know, as we drift into the new moon. Let's see what else we have. Oh, why not look at 5 of Cups? Let's go down here. 8 of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, Cancer, you might feel a little stuck. And maybe it's this illusion of the moon. What else, Spirit, do we have for Cancer? The 3 of Wands. So maybe changing your environment. Maybe, you know, moving even to a different location. I think is going to be beneficial for you, Cancer, here. Let's see what we have in the Hopes of Fears. Spirit for Cancer. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like, Cancer, you might be giving somebody an offer, or somebody is giving you an offer, and kind of, you know, in the hopes and fears, it's like, is it going to be accepted? I feel like this is kind of the energy, and maybe what you've been struggling with here in this 8 of Swords, feeling all bound up about it, kind of, you know, not releasing it. That's part of the thing with these cycles of the moon. We have to release the energy that builds up. So maybe that's why here this moon is here. And with the Queen of Swords, like, so the Queen of Swords can be described as icy. So can the King of Swords, is like being very, like, you know, like they're the first person that's going to block you on social media and like just never talk to you again. They're like, no, cut them out. But, you know, then that could be a lonely life, right, Cancer? Okay, so that's where this reflectory period comes in with the moon, and then that's going to help you discover if it's time to come out of hermit mode. Thank you, Spirit, for finally delivering that message. And for all of those who stayed through the video up to this point to receive that message. See, good things come to those who wait. Spirit, what is the outcome here for Cancer, please? Thank you. The sun. Shine, shine, shine. Okay. So, Cancer, I feel like you kind of know what you want in a sense. But, you know, cutting people out completely, you know, that's, I mean, is that the kind of life that you want to manifest for yourself? And the thing is, the more you cut people out, you could end up feeling like there's nowhere to turn here. When really, the lesson about the 8 of Swords is that you know, it's like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. You had the power the whole time. That's what the 8 of Swords is about. And, you know, as simple as, you know, maybe you need to take a different route to work. You know, I mean, just like, maybe, you know, treat yourself to that drive-through coffee that everybody's raving about. And you're just like, I can't even get over it, right? I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be complicated, Cancer. And I feel like sometimes the watery energy for, you know, the emotional energy of the water signs, sometimes it feels like getting through that path, I mean, that's why we have this time of reflection, right? Because you need to be able to settle into that wave, okay? So that you can move forward and go into, you know, the awesomeness. You could also have Leo in your chart, but I feel like I'm going to leave it there. Oh boy, do I want to do some quick clarification like I did for the other signs. I guess we will. Who knows what we're going to get now? What's that Billy String song? Dealing Despair? Oh boy. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. I actually think I have a sticker that has that on it, which is a playing card, of course. So again, take what resonates, leave what does not. You know, for some of you, this might not be your message. For some of you, it'll be like, oh my God, my sister's going through this right now. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? This is not a personal reading, so just keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay, 6 Cups, we have the 9 of Wands. Yes, okay. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, exactly. So yeah, you've kind of gone through some struggles and you've been working and growing your pentacles. So that's kind of right. Like the 9 of Wands is something about some hesitation. And since you're crossed with the Hermit here, that's that, you know, sense of like, is it ready to come out? Are we ready to come out? But like, okay, so there's different kinds of crabs, right? Like I was thinking about this the other day, you know, because there's like the Hermit crab. So it's like, oh, hello, literally, right? And then, you know, there's a soft shell crab, and then there's, you know, there's different kinds. So it's like, think about that, Cancer, when you like have these like, you know, I just have this hard exterior to protect me, and here we go. Yeah. So yeah. You could have Scorpio in your chart. It could be dealing with Scorpio. Again, I said this in the other reading too, like, you know, and I don't want to make light of forest fires. Here's that 8 of Swords again. But like sometimes, you know, there's farmers that they have to like burn off what, you know, weeds in the field and things. Like it's just, and sometimes that happens in like dead forests and things too. So Cancer, when you're arriving at this justice in your foundation, just know that not everything that used to come with you is coming with you into the next step, right? Because, you know, some people are not on the right side of the law. You know, that's why the law deals with them. And then we all move on, right? So this 8 of Swords, this Magician, yeah, you have more power than you're giving yourself credit for, Cancer. Let's clarify on this Queen of Swords, Spirit. 4 of Cups. Yeah. So remembering to give yourself that emotional fulfillment, not just like, it's good to make decisions like based on logic and finances and all those things, but like Cancer, you have to look at the bigger picture and say, because you're going to run into people regardless, you know, like, yeah, there's probably people that like hold themselves up and, you know, then they became like that, you know, that, you know, bad people, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they didn't have social interaction. So, with this 8 of Swords, oh, with the moon, let's tag the moon first here, please. Thank you, Magician again. Okay. So manifest the kind of vision that you want, Cancer, here, and ruled by the moon. So remember, you are the ruler of your manifestation. Okay, I think that's pretty simple. So 8 of Swords. Ah, moon again. Think about the moon. Look twice, right? And I forgot that there are 2 people on this card. And then there's like a shadow in the middle, almost like drowning. So sometimes it feels like, Cancer, when we're all trapped up in this energy, that we're drowning, right? And forgetting to look at the brilliance outside. Well, in that new moon energy, yeah, it's going to be a little dark. You have a period of darkness. But remember, in your outcome here, you have the sun. So that's, you know, your light at the end of the tunnel. What's with the 3 of Wands here? Ugh. Oh, Capricorn. Poor Capricorn has the Devil card. I feel so bad for the Capricorns. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. I guess too, the thing with the Devil card here and the Three of Wands is you might be, again, feeling stuck and like no, I can't travel right now. I can't move to another city. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, because you're stuck in this like trapped energy. Don't let that be your environment if you don't want it, Cancer, because, you know, looking forward, you have your Magician. Now, the thing is, people, like I said, people are going to come into your life wherever you go, and it's up to you to decide how you want that to go down. Okay. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk about independence. Knight of Pentacles. And sometimes it's just making independent decisions, Cancer, right? Like, tarot is just a guide. Oh, look at that. Four of Wands and your hopes and fears. So, oh my God. So if for some of you, if this is a love offer, I feel like this is, well, I feel like this is a love offer then with the Four of Wands, and you're just kind of nervous if it's going to be accepted or not. So hopefully we're on the side of hope with that. But I mean, it's natural to be, you know, have fears, right? Because yeah, you don't want to be like in this, right? Either. And you don't want somebody to view you that way. So what do we have with the Sun, Spirit? Oh God. The power just went out. And we just pulled the Judgment card.